morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I had a lot of requests for this video after the last one I made, which was my $100 at Brandy versus $100 at the thrift store. So today I am back for another one at one of my favorite stores, and today I'm going to show you guys what $100 got me at Zara, whatever you want to call it, versus $100 at the thrift store. I chose Zara this week because I personally love shopping there. They're one of my favorite stores. I love mixing their pieces with my thrifted pieces. I love wearing them as they are. Actually, my Depop pictures are in my Zara mom jeans. I just love everything that they have, and so this is what $100 got me this week. And I'm also going to link the codes to each item that I got because I know their website is really hard to navigate. If you see a piece that you like and you want to try it yourself, and first of all, I really do recommend all of these pieces. Genuinely, I'm obsessed with these. I'm going to put the code so you can just go search it yourself and find it on their website. So the first piece I got was this super fun bright turquoise green and black halter top. It has a halter neckline, a tie back, tie neckline, and this really fun like big floral on it. And it just reminds me a lot of like vintage Gap pieces where it had the tropical fun floral print all over that was just very spring and summery. And I feel like this could be worn so many different ways. I feel like with jeans, jean shorts, skirts, to the beach, to dinner, dressed up, dressed down. I just love this. I love a good halter top. I just thought the color was really nice on my skin tone. So that was my first pick. I got an extra small and it was $35.90. The next item I got did not fit me exactly how I wanted it to, but I love it so much that I am going to bring it to a seamstress to see if we can get it shortened a little bit. So for reference, I am 5'3", and if you are that height or shorter, I don't know that I would recommend this dress unless you are able to and willing to bring it to a seamstress to get it shortened a little bit. I like my dresses a little shorter, but it is this insane dark brown mini dress with a completely open back and like strappy detailing and the cutest little like white and blue beads on the straps. It's like the same material as a lot of vintage mini skirts and dresses that you'll find at the thrift store. So I felt like this really was like a pretty close dupe of something that I'd find at the thrift store, and if I found this at the thrift store, I would literally have died over it. And so I grabbed this. I love it. I feel like it's very beachy, tropical. My only complaint again is that it was just a little bit too long for me, but once it's shortened, I think it's going to be literally perfect. And the last piece I got, it was only 3 pieces for this $100 haul, and it was actually 117. So I'm not trying to keep any secrets from you guys. It was 117, and my thrift haul I think was like 112, and so it's kind of close, kind of to 100, but I couldn't find any more pieces that would make it even out to 100 at Zara. So my last piece that I got, and I'm just gonna preface this by saying, I have already worn this top twice and I bought it yesterday. So I literally never want to wear anything but this top ever again. It is the most flattering milkmaid crop top, and it has these really pretty tie around waist strappy details, and I just think this is the cutest piece ever. It is very like French girl summer inspired. My mom has literally shown me pictures of her in Paris in the 90s in shirts just like this. I feel like the material is nice. It's not that see-through, and I just am obsessed with everything about this top. So I feel like this is gonna pair perfectly with vintage jeans, skirts, and everything. Like this is just a really good, I feel like, vintage dupe, especially for summertime, and I'm obsessed with this one. And this one was 28 bucks, which is like crazy to me because I love it so much and it feels such nice quality. So that was my Zara haul. It was small, but I really do love everything I got, and I think it's very good for spring and summer. But I'm gonna start off with one of the most commented on pieces that I shared on my Instagram story, and it is these vintage boots that I got. They are insane. They are these vintage Mia genuine leather made in Spain boots. They have like a little square, like almost like cowgirl boot shape, but more feminine and kind of like classy 90s, I feel like. It is this ostrich print leather tan, and they're a little bit worn in, but I feel like it's to the perfect amount where you don't feel guilty if you scuff them a little bit because they're already scuffed, and they were such a good deal, and I love myself a pair of boots, and I feel like those are like a good length and take on like springtime boot looks, which I personally love to do. And in Florida it's a little bit tough, but if there's like a chillier day, I think these are going to be perfect with a mini skirt and like a shirt like this. So I'm obsessed with these. These are one of my favorite finds. Next piece I got was this gorgeous vintage Speechless black midi dress. It is black and has this pink and blue little butterfly floral all over. It is a bias cut, flowy little piece, and it has like an asymmetrical ruffled bottom. I feel like this for spring and summer is perfect with like platforms or kitten heels, and it's definitely one of those pieces that you can dress up or down just depending on how you style and accessorize it. And also you can't really go wrong with a butterfly print that's vintage, so I grabbed this one. Then I got these vintage Levi's in my size. They are 550s. They're like the baggy, straight leg mom fit jeans, and they're in this really nice light wash denim. I feel like 505s, 550s, 501s, those are like jeans that you really just can't ever pass up at the thrift store, especially if they're in your size, because they are timeless and you can't ever really go wrong with them. They pair with everything, and I just feel like these are going to be so nice to have during summer. You could cut them into shorts, you could leave them long. I'm so excited to style these with literally everything for summer. Then I got this fun little slip satin mini dress. It is this pink and green and burgundy like paisley floral print mini dress, and it has a ruched bust and cami straps, and it's a little bit big for me, but I feel like once I adjust it in the back and the straps and everything, it'll be fun to wear with like the boots I just showed you guys and a little mini bag. And it kind of reminds me a lot of like the vintage Victoria's Secret slips that everyone's been wearing just out in public as a dress, and I feel like that would be a really fun piece. There's no brand or anything inside, so I don't even know that it's vintage, but I just thought that was a really pretty piece, and I feel like that will be worn all the time. It's very breezy and light and perfect for spring. The next piece I got I'm obsessed with, and it has a little hole in it, so I'm going to have to probably sew it myself, and I'm not even sure if I'm able to because it's mesh. But it is this vintage, I'm not sure how you say it, Intimissimi, I don't know. It is this really pretty baby blue and white floral bustier top. It has the built-in bra, and it has a zip up side, and it is fully mesh, and it is just the prettiest top ever. I don't have a try on because I haven't repaired it yet, but I feel like this with like vintage jean shorts or jeans or even mini skirts is just going to be so pretty for spring and summer. I love the floral. You guys know I love a good floral print, and I'm obsessed with this one. I'm so excited to try and make this one work. I'm telling you guys, this haul is so good. The next piece I got, hello, was this little Fendi mini bag. It's just like a cute little shoulder bag. There's no markings or anything on the inside, so we all know what that means, but again, $6.99, you really can't beat it. You can't leave this at the thrift store, especially because it's just brown, black, very basic, and will literally match everything. I love the shape of it, very 90s, and I feel like you just can't go wrong with a bag like this. Can never be left. It always has to come home with me, and so this is going to be added to my personal collection. I'm obsessed with this. Then I got this gorgeous vintage BCBG Paris midi dress. It is this insane pink and cream little floral paisley dress, midi length, and it has like the padded busts and a little tie neckline and these super thin cami straps, and it is the most flattering bias cut flowy fit, and I just literally feel like this would look good for anything. You could wear this to a wedding, you could wear this to brunch, you could wear this to a nice dinner. It's just such a pretty and well-made piece. It's 100% silk, and it is just one of my favorite things probably that I've thrifted in a long time because I love BCBG Paris pieces, and this is just a very like spring summer piece that I feel like Realization Par would probably like to do something like this. Then I of course could not do a Zara haul without getting a Zara piece with the new tags attached from the thrift store. It is this bright orange and white gingham print crop top. It's got like kind of a bustier fit and a ruched back, and literally has the new tags on it still. I think this was probably one of the most expensive pieces in my haul. I want to say it was $15, which normally I wouldn't have paid, but I had to do it for haul purposes because it's literally from Zara. So I love this, and I think something like this is like, again, in that French girl summertime look I was talking about. So this with like white jeans or some jean shorts and whatever, I feel like with a button down could be really cute, and I just love the colors. It's very flattering, a bright pop of color, and yeah, I just love this one. The next piece I just want to give a little background to. One of my favorite stores right now to shop on is Tiger Mist. I feel like their new collections are really good dupes of vintage pieces that I've seen before, and so I actively check their new releases. And this is so funny because I literally looked last night after I went to the thrift store and got these pants, and these are the pants that I saw on Tiger Mist and was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, because these are the vintage pants that I thrifted yesterday. They are vintage Forever 21. Like, look at the side by side of these. It's crazy, but they are these like super low rise, like so low rise I'm not even gonna show you guys them on because I don't know if I can make them work, but they're these black low rise pants with a really cute satin waistband, and I'm obsessed with these, and They literally look exactly like what Tiger Mist is selling, so I thought that was kind of funny. And I just thought these were fun with like a baby tee or camis and these new platforms that I have coming in the mail. Then I got this little vintage Forever 21 black midi dress. A very classic plain midi dress, but it does have these high slits on both sides, which I really do love. And I love the strapless neckline, and the fit of this is very flattering. And it's just one of those little black dresses that you can literally wear everywhere to anything with anything. This is just like one of those pieces that's really easy to dress up, and again, you just throw it on and you look a lot more put together than you actually are, which is something that I love to do. So I have this one. The next piece I got is this vintage BCBG mini skirt. It's this gray like workwear inspired mini skirt, and it has a raw hem bottom, and I'm just guessing the last person didn't like the length of it, and I probably would have cut the bottom off too if the length was like a little bit longer. And this is just like the perfect length on me. I feel like this is kind of in the realms of like the pinstripe pants outfits, where you can just pair it with a baby tee, pair it with a fun cami. It literally matches everything and has this cute little pocket on the waist, and I just love that. I feel like it's nice, flattering, basic, and you can never have too many A-line mini skirts. This one also got a lot of comments on my Instagram post, my Instagram story. It is this adorable red and brown Coach monogram mini bag. It reminds me of like a chocolate covered strawberry. The colors on it, the Coach bags are still in right now, very popular, very trendy, and it literally will go with everything. It's the perfect size, and I just love this. Then I got this really pretty tan and cream like sheer button down top. It's like almost mesh material, and it can be styled buttoned up, open, how I have it halfway done. I just think this is a good basic to have. I like the tie-dye on it. I think tie-dye is probably going to come back. It usually comes back every year for spring and summertime, and so I feel like this with some jeans or mini skirts is going to be so nice for spring. It's nice and breezy, so it's not too, you can see it's kind of sheer, and so it's not that hot even though it's long sleeves, and I just really like this. And so I feel like I'll pair that with like khaki pants or skirts or literally anything. I just love this top. We are nearing the end of this haul, but I only got those 3 pieces at Zara, and I do love them, but then you look at all of the stuff I was able to find at the thrift store for essentially the same price, and I feel like stuff like this just makes you appreciate the thrift stores and being able to buy secondhand things more, because I feel like all of the vintage pieces I grabbed are a little bit more in my style range than the ones that I would have bought anywhere else, and I think it just matches my personality a little bit better. Even though I like to pair the Zara pieces with those, it really does make you appreciate what you're getting when you look at the side by side. So the next piece I got was this ribbed long sleeve. It is by Venus, and it has this like cutout neckline, and it just reminded me a lot of like Source Unknown and Diesel and all of these brands that are putting out these kind of like edgy alternative basics. I don't know. I just thought this would be really fun to wear with mini skirts and jeans, and it's very basic, but again, that cutout kind of adds a little element of like spiciness. I don't know. I just really loved this, and I thought that would be a good basic to have for summer. The next piece is one of my favorites, and I'm not going to model it for obvious reasons again. It is this adorable vintage Victoria's Secret fully mesh yellow, pink, and green, and like a cream baby doll dress. It's a really, really, really short slip dress. I wouldn't say it's a top, and I wouldn't say it's a dress either, but for what it is, I'm gonna lean more towards a dress because everything is fully covered, but the length on it is a little bit, I don't know, it's just very like breezy French girl lingerie look, and I just think this is the prettiest piece ever, and it has to go in my clothing museum. I have a collection of clothing that's sometimes literally never gets worn by me, and it's called the Clothing Museum, and it's just hung up on display for me to appreciate forever because I could have never left this in the store. It's so pretty, and I feel like this maybe even with like a swimsuit for the beach could be a good way to wear this in the spring, but I honestly, with the low open back and how sheer it is, I can't really think of a way to style this appropriately for myself at least, and so this is just kind of one of those pieces that I had to have, and I love, and it's so pretty, but I'm not exactly sure if and when I'll be able to wear it necessarily. And the last piece of this beautiful haul is this vintage ice midi dress. It is this insane pink and blue, kind of bohemian purple beaded midi dress, and it's like this patchwork design. You can kind of see where it goes on the front and the back to different patterns, and it is this bias cut piece with cami straps, and It is just the most flattering dress ever. I always love a dress like this. You guys know I always grab the floral print midi dresses. My only thing is there is kind of a big stain on the front. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. If I can get that stain out, absolutely worth the money. And I think this with like little kitten heels and a mini bag is going to be a nice like spring poolside outfit. And I just feel like I always lean, when it starts to get a little hotter, I lean towards dresses just because more air can catch up through them. It just gets so hot in Florida. So I always grab the dresses, and that was the haul for the day. I literally love everything I got in this haul from Zara, from the thrift store. Just as a whole, this is probably one of my favorite hauls that I've been able to put together. I feel like I'm going to get the most wear out of all of these pieces, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the side-by-side of another what $100 gets you at Zara versus at the thrift store. If you guys have any other stores that you'd want to see the side-by-side comparison of, feel free to comment it, message me it, or just let me know, and I would be more than happy to go buy myself some clothes to wear for a video. So let me know, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Mwah. Love you, bye.